Have you ever noticed how some people feel instantly calmer after cleaning their room, organizing their desk, or rearranging their home? While many see cleaning as a tiring chore, others experience it as deeply relaxing, even therapeutic. For them, organizing their living space isn't just about neatness, it's about mental clarity, emotional balance, and a sense of control in a chaotic world. This topic explores the psychology of people who genuinely love organizing their home. Why does cleaning feel peaceful to some minds? What emotional needs does organization fulfill? And how does our environment quietly shape our thoughts, stress levels, and sense of identity? By understanding the hidden psychological reasons behind this behavior, you may begin to see cleaning not as a task, but as a form of emotional care. The human brain is naturally wired to seek order and patterns. When a space is cluttered, the brain is forced to process excessive visual information. This overload increases stress and mental fatigue, even if we are not consciously aware of it. People who enjoy organizing often have a stronger sensitivity to visual chaos. A clean, structured environment allows their mind to relax because there are fewer distractions competing for attention. Order creates predictability, and predictability makes the brain feel safe. This is why walking into a tidy room can instantly lower anxiety levels. The environment feels calm, controlled, and manageable. For many individuals, cleaning is not really about dirt, it's about emotions. Organizing becomes a way to cope when life feels overwhelming. When emotions feel messy or unmanageable, organizing physical space offers a way to externalize and process internal chaos. This behavior is closely connected to emotional regulation. Cleaning provides small, achievable goals that give immediate results. Each cleared surface or neatly arranged shelf gives the brain a sense of accomplishment, releasing dopamine, the chemical linked to motivation and satisfaction. During times of stress, uncertainty, or emotional exhaustion, organizing can feel grounding and stabilizing. Life itself is unpredictable. Relationships shift, responsibilities increase, and external events often lie beyond our control. Home organization offers a personal space where control is possible. People who love organizing often value autonomy, and their living space becomes a reflection of how they want their inner world to feel: calm, intentional, and balanced. Even small acts like arranging drawers or aligning furniture restore a sense of authority. Psychologically, this sense of control reduces feelings of helplessness and builds emotional resilience. An organized home is often an extension of personal identity. For many people, organization represents discipline, self-respect, and clarity. Their environment communicates who they are without words. Clean lines, minimal clutter, and intentional placement of objects often reflect inner values such as simplicity, focus, or mindfulness. When surroundings no longer align with personal identity, discomfort can arise. In this way, cleaning becomes more than maintenance, it becomes self-expression. Psychological research consistently shows a strong link between clutter and stress. Disorganized spaces are associated with higher cortisol levels, reduced focus, and emotional exhaustion. People who naturally enjoy cleaning often experience mental health benefits as a result of maintaining order. An organized environment supports better sleep, clearer thinking, and improved productivity. It also reduces decision fatigue because the brain is not constantly reminded of unfinished tasks. This doesn't mean messy people are unhealthy, but for those who value order, organization functions as a form of self-care. Cleaning can also act as a form of mindfulness. Repetitive actions like folding clothes, wiping surfaces, or sorting items bring attention into the present moment. For people who enjoy organizing, this provides mental rest without the need for stillness or silence. During cleaning, the mind shifts away from worries about the future or regrets about the past. This explains why organizing often feels peaceful rather than exhausting. It allows emotional relief through physical movement. Our relationship with cleanliness often begins in childhood. People who grew up in structured environments may associate organization with safety, comfort, and emotional security. Others may have learned that cleanliness led to praise, calmness, or stability at home. Over time, the brain links organization with positive emotional outcomes. What begins as learned behavior can evolve into a deeply satisfying habit. This also explains why clutter can feel unsettling. It may subconsciously trigger discomfort rooted in early experiences. Organized spaces also support productivity and mental clarity. When everything has a place, the brain uses less energy searching, deciding, or feeling overwhelmed. People who love organizing often describe feeling lighter or clearer after cleaning. Clutter creates unfinished mental loops. Every visible mess signals something left undone. Cleaning closes those loops, freeing mental space and restoring focus. It's important to distinguish healthy organization from unhealthy obsession. Loving cleanliness doesn't automatically mean perfectionism or control issues. For most people, it's simply a preference that supports emotional balance. Healthy organizing feels calming, not stressful. It enhances life instead of controlling it. When cleaning brings peace rather than pressure, it becomes a powerful psychological tool. People who love organizing their home are not just cleaning, they're creating mental harmony. Through structure, intention, and control over their environment, they regulate emotions, reduce stress, and reconnect with themselves. If cleaning feels peaceful to you, it may be your mind's way of finding clarity in a noisy world. And if it doesn't yet, perhaps organization isn't about perfection, but about building a space that supports who you are becoming. The next time you clean, try not to see it as a chore. See it as a quiet conversation between your environment and your inner world. If this perspective resonated with you, share your thoughts and reflect on whether cleaning calms your mind or challenges it.